Here's some of the first things that I do when I have clients that just got into contract on a property in Santa Cruz County.
The first thing that you're going to want to do is go to the GIS site. I go here because it gives things like assessor's information, the APN map, permit data, and planning data. So the APN information can be helpful. Now again, this isn't for certain, but it's a good place to start. This can show you the water source, the zoning, and also if there's a structure on the property, it'll give you what the assessor's records currently have. And of course, you can check permit data. And then you can see permits that have been pulled, and I think these are anything after 1975. I could be wrong on that. But for older documents, you're gonna have to go to the records room, which we'll get to in a bit. So it has an aerial map. Now this isn't a survey, but it kind of gives you like really rough indicators and identifiers when you're trying to get a rough idea of property line. Disclaimer here, this obviously does not substitute a survey. If you want real property line indicators, you're going to want to have an actual survey. And then of course you can check out the parcel map, which has a ton of information, just the layout of the lots, and also any right-of-ways or easements. This next part can kind of be like a laundry list of history, which I always find really interesting. It's the environmental health records. So from here, you're going to want to go to the environmental health site, and you go all the way down to all documents. Here you type in the APN, and it will give you all the documents they have on file for that property. Environmental health records can be really helpful because it will give you information about the water and about the septic or sewer system if that's applicable. And it's just really important information. And I've read through some of these, and let me tell you, there's some information in there that is kind of interesting. So if you're in contract with a property, yes, you're going to want to first go to GIS and then the environmental health records online, but you're actually going to physically want to go down to the county offices. You're going to want to visit the assessor's records. They have old records actually within their department, and if you have the authorization from the seller, you can obtain that information. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. You're also going to want to head upstairs to the records room and with your authorization to access, and you're going to want to get any information that they have on the property there too. So just as a disclaimer, this is for all properties that are within the county of Santa Cruz. If you're looking within the city limits, it's a little bit different. Okay, so once you have all of that, you've got a great start.